As part of Occupy Champaign-Urbana, a group is scheduled to picket here at the corner of Prospect and Market View on Saturday from 3 to 5. Without them, fans would never have had the chance to play the records of some of their favorite bands. Not all places were originally beautiful like Lake of the Woods. Some needed some help. There's one place that is tucked away in the city of Champaign. Some remember it being a dumping ground, but now it's a treasured site. An investigation into the U of I College of Law has found that inaccurate data were entered over the past 4 years. Last Saturday in downtown Champaign, close to 200 local residents came to Westside Park bearing signs and chants to protest in solidarity with the Occupy Wall Street movement. Members of the community listened intently as speakers from different activist groups spoke about what changes they wish to see in America. Speakers of the event included members of Champaign County Healthcare Consumers, the Graduate Employees Organization, the International Socialist Organization, the Illinois Education Association, Jobs with Justice, and Voices from the Public. One of those speakers was Champaign activist Jim Bean. Bean and a friend of his were the first to bring the Occupy movement to town in a meeting they hosted 3 weeks ago.
We want the banks held accountable. We want them to quit using our tax dollars to fund lobbyists and to lobby against us with our own tax money.
The main complaint of speakers and members of the crowd was that corporate greed has played too large a part in our government.
There's a great misrepresentation in the mass media about what people are doing in these rallies across the country. So I think that this is a successful assembly where people are stepping up and saying enough is enough.
This Occupy Champaign-Urbana rally is one of several scheduled events on the group's website and Facebook page. This past rally was in coordination with Global Day of Action, in which protests were done around the world. As part of Occupy Champaign-Urbana, a group is scheduled to picket here at the corner of Prospect and Market View on Saturday from 3 to 5. In Champaign, Landon Castman, UI7 News. The William M. Starkle Planetarium at Parkland College is the second largest planetarium in Illinois and one of the largest community college planetariums in the nation. Parkland College's first president, William M. Starkle, had the idea of a planetarium when he first opened the college, but it wasn't until 1987 that those plans went into effect. Since then, the planetarium has been a popular attraction for school groups, families, and many others. Planetarium director Dave Leake says their high-quality educational material is what makes the planetarium a popular field trip destination.
When they come, hopefully we give you an entertaining and educational experience. The whole full dome immersive environment is something that you just don't see like in a movie theater. I mean, given that the dome goes fairly low to the ground and you're sitting in seats that recline, you feel like you're immersed in the scene and it's going on all around you.
The chairs are set up in such a way that when you lean back, the dome is all you see. It's the first visit to the planetarium for Julia and Jonathan Michaela, who brought their twin daughters, Sophia and Abigail, to a showing of Santa's Secret Star.
So anything to get them involved in the community and get them access to new things and new experiences. It's just fun to do together.
Santa's Secret Star is one of the many educational videos that the planetarium can project onto the 50-foot dome.
A long time ago, people thought that the sun was in trouble, so they would light fires.
But not all shows are meant just for children. To find out what shows are scheduled next, visit the planetarium's website. In Champaign, Landon Castman, UI7 News. Turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. 3 foods that some families just can't afford this holiday season. The Office of Volunteer Programs at the University of Illinois hosted the annual Thanksgiving Care Basket Drive to help as many of those families as they could. The drive is one of several other events this week that Vanita Goins from the Office of Volunteer Programs had set up for National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week.
What the goal is to raise awareness for the average resident that might not be aware what hunger-related issues and homelessness-related issues are happening in the area.
According to the United Way of Champaign County, approximately 8.8%, or a little less than 20,000 people in the county, live in extreme poverty. Extreme poverty is defined as being half of the poverty line, which amounts to a family of 4 living on $11,175 per year. Goins says there's a reason that the number of people in poverty keeps increasing every year.
it's not that people aren't working, it's not that they aren't trying to do the best that they can for themselves and their families, it's that costs are rising and salaries are not.
Project leader for the Thanksgiving Care Basket Drive, DeWante Shuford, planned the drive to address the demand in the community.
We have Thanksgiving items, and the items go into the basket, and the baskets are given to families that are in need or who can't afford to have a Thanksgiving dinner.
Attached to each basket is a checklist. Not only is there food on it, but there's also plastic utensils and warm clothing for the colder months. Though yesterday was the last official day to drop off baskets, there's an event tonight in the Union where you can drop off individual items. In Urbana, Landon Castman, UI7 News.